walked 1,000 lonely miles with dust upon my boots. Some roads had no direction, some nights no distant moon. Still somehow every morning I found another reason to stand. I've fallen more than once, more than I'll ever say. There were moments I was certain I would never find my way. Yet every time I reached the edge, something carried me beyond it. I've never seen the hands, but I've lived their touch. The hands I never saw were always holding mine. When every light had vanished, they still knew where to guide. The world may call it fortune or say I simply survived, but I know no man walks this far alone. There were doors that should have closed, storms that should have won, nights I should have disappeared long before the dawn. Looking back, too many miracles wear ordinary clothes. The greatest love rarely arrives with thunder. It arrives in silence. The hands I never saw were always holding mine. When every light had vanished, they still knew where to guide. The world may call it fortune or say I simply survived, but I know no man walks this far alone. One day, when every question finally has an answer, I'll smile because I'll recognize the voice that never stopped calling me forward. The hands I never saw built bridges I never noticed, crossing open doors I never thought to thank, lifted burdens I believed I'd carried alone. And if tomorrow is my final sunrise, I won't be afraid, because the same unseen hands that walk beside me through every valley will be waiting at the end of the road. Watch the old roads disappear, small towns become concrete, neighbors stop knowing neighbors, promises grew cheap. The world kept changing faces like seasons chasing wind. People traded truth for comfort, honor for applause. handshake lost its meaning, a promise found a price. Everyone was changing so they could fit the times. The world may rewrite its rules, it cannot rewrite my soul. When everything changes but me, I'll know I chose the harder road. I'd rather stand here all alone than sell the man I know. Take my money, take my comfort, take every easy way, but don't ask me to trade my name for a world that keeps changing every day. My father left no fortune, no mansion on the hill. He left a name worth carrying, a word that never been. Now it's my turn to leave the same behind. Character is what remains after everything else has changed. When everything changes but me, I'll know I chose the harder road. I'd rather stand here all alone than sell the man I know. Take my money, take my comfort, take every easy way, but don't ask me to trade my name for a world that keeps changing every day. Strongest tree doesn't chase the wind, it lets the storm prove its roots. Maybe that's what honor is, standing still when the whole world begs you to move. When everything changes but me, don't mistake it for stubbornness. I've simply learned some things are worth more than success, more than popularity, more than being accepted. Because when my children speak my name someday, I don't want them to remember what I owned. I want them to remember what I refuse to become. Morning looked the same. The coffee still grew cold. The birds kept singing softly like nothing had gone wrong. Only one thing changed, the voice that always called me son. People filled the living room. They spoke in quiet tones. They told me he was gone. Like words could carry that, I nodded as they hugged me, but nothing reached my heart. Grief doesn't arrive with thunder. Sometimes it sits beside you without saying a word. The day silence learned my name, every sound became a ghost. The old front porch stopped waiting, the house forgot his footsteps. I lost more more than my father. I lost the only man who remembered every version of who I'd ever been. Now sometimes I catch myself laughing just like him. I tell the same old stories, I fold my arms the same. Then it hits me, he's still teaching me without saying a word. Love doesn't end, it changes the way it speaks. The day silence learned my name, every sound became a ghost. The old front porch stopped waiting, the house forgot his footsteps. I lost more than my father. I lost the only man who remembered every version of who I'd ever been. People ask if time heals. No, time teaches you how to carry an empty chair without falling. The day silence learned my name, the world kept moving, cars kept passing, children kept laughing. The sun still found the morning, everything sounded exactly the same, except nothing ever did again. And if one day you hear me speak with wisdom, or stand when life gets hard, know this: part of the voice you're hearing still belongs to him. People ask if I'm alright. I smile and say I'm doing fine. They see a face that learned to hide what words could never explain. Every morning I get up, wear strength that isn't real, because some battles leave no bruises, only silent hearts. No x-ray shows this kind of pain, no medicine can make it fade. It's the weight of all the nights I survived without a sound. Some wounds bleed without blood, some tears never reach the eyes. And the hardest part of all is nobody notices. The deepest scars in life are the ones no one can see. This is the wound nobody sees, but I carry every day. It stole my peace, it stole my sleep, yet somehow I still stand. And maybe that's what courage is, smiling while your soul still aches, living with a broken heart that keeps beating anyway. Maybe someone passing by is carrying the same invisible war, so So before you judge a smile, remember what you cannot see, because the strongest people sometimes are the ones asking for nothing, quietly surviving another day, one breath at a time. Be gentle with every soul, you never know what they're hiding. This is the wound nobody sees, the one I learned to live beside. It changed my heart, it changed my life, but it never took my hope. 'Cause even unseen wounds can become unseen strength, and one day this silent pain will no longer define me. People survive accidents, some survive wars, others survive themselves, and nobody applauds them for it. This is the wound nobody sees, the one that taught me how to endure. If you're carrying one tonight, you're not walking alone anymore, because the strongest hearts on earth are often the quietest ones. I remember slammed doors, words I can't unsay. She stood there in the kitchen while I walked away. I thought tomorrow would always wait. Then one phone call changed every season. The house was still there, but home was gone. Now every empty room knows my name. If love had one more minute, how different life could be. Too late is the heaviest word I've known. I'd give every tomorrow for one more yesterday, just to say I'm sorry before the silence answered first. Now I speak into the wind, maybe it remembers voices, maybe it climbs beyond the clouds, maybe somehow a mother's heart still knows her son. The words I never said echo louder than the ones I did. Too late is the heaviest word I've known. I'd give every tomorrow for one more yesterday, just to say I'm sorry before the silence answered first. If you can still make that call, don't wait. Some doors only close once. Too late still follows me home. So every time the wind begins to sing, I whisper, I'm sorry, Mom. I was raised to tell the truth, to help the ones in need, to leave this world a little better than the way it welcomed me. So why does anger know my name? I've seen kindness turn to bitterness, mercy turn to pride, one bad choice become another, until the mirror looked away. The worst roads rarely start with giant steps. There's a voice that builds and one that burns. Both of them sound like me. Both of me fight every day. One reaches for the light, one pulls away. The hardest war I've ever known has never been against the world. It's the man I become when no one's watching. Born divided, maybe life teaches us both roads, and every morning we choose which one gets stronger. Character isn't what we feel, it's what we choose to feed. Both of me fight every day. One reaches for the light, one pulls away. The hardest war I've ever known has never been against the world. It's the man I become when no one's watching. Never falling, maybe it's refusing to stay down. Both of me still walk together every sunrise, eye to side. Which one gets my life? You knew my children's names, You sat beside my fire. We dreamed about tomorrow like blood could never lie. I never locked the door because I trusted you. You didn't steal my money first. You stole my peace of mind. One promise at a time, one lie at a time, until everything I built collapsed without a sound. The deepest scars don't come from strangers, they come from voices we once called home. I survived the fall, but not the man I was. You took more than my fortune. You taught my heart to doubt. An enemy would have fought me. A brother simply smiled while the ground gave way. Years have passed, the wounds have closed, the lessons never did. Now I shake hands with caution, not because I hate the world, because I finally learned not every smile means shelter. Some betrayals in relationships, others and innocence. I survived the fall, but not the man I was. You took more than my fortune. You taught my heart to doubt. An enemy would have fought me. A brother simply smiled while the ground gave way. I survived the fall, that's enough. You took everything except the man. I'm rebuilding. The stars for answers, they answered with the night. I watched 1,000 sunrises, none explained this life. Every road kept going without telling me why. Some dreams died quietly, some prayers lost their sound. I searched for meaning in empty skies. until even hope began to whisper. Maybe silence isn't empty. Maybe I'm the one who cannot hear. No reply, only another mile. No reply, only another dawn. Still I keep walking with questions in my hands, because giving up has never answered anything. Maybe we're not meant to understand it all. Maybe some roads exist to walk, not to explain. And maybe that's enough. Faith isn't always knowing, sometimes it's taking one more step. No reply, only another mile. No reply, only another dawn. Still I keep walking with questions in my hands, because giving up has never answered anything. Questions, I learned to breathe again. No reply, still I walk, and somehow the road keeps walking with me. Some mornings I wake up and nothing feels the same. The mirror knows my face, but somehow it doesn't know my name. I smile just to prove I'm still here. My thoughts don't walk in straight lines, they scatter like the wind. Some tell me to keep fighting, some tell me to let go. Every quiet room becomes a little louder. I'm afraid not of the darkness, I'm afraid of forgetting the light. Don't let me fade, don't let me disappear. If I lose my way, help me find myself again. there's still a man inside, trying to come back home, even if his voice sounds far away. I hold on to old photographs, to songs I used to love, to the people who still call my name, because sometimes they remember me before I do. Hope can be as small as one familiar voice saying I'm still with you. Don't let me fade, don't let me disappear. If I lose my way, help me find myself again. There's still a man inside, trying to come back home, even if his voice sounds far away. Maybe healing doesn't begin when the noise stops. Maybe it begins when someone refuses to leave. Don't let me fade, stay until I return. If I forget myself, please remember me. For a little while. I chased one dream like it could save me. Every sunrise belonged to it. The people who loved me became shadows I walked past. I stopped answering calls, missed birthdays, missed slow Sunday mornings. I kept saying just a little longer, until years became excuses. The things we worship quietly ask for everything. I was blind to everything that mattered. I held on so tight that life slipped through my hands. I gave my heart to something that never knew my name. When I finally turned around, the chairs were empty. The laughter had moved on, and what I fought so hard to keep didn't even notice I was gone. Some prisons don't have walls, only desires that never stop growing. I was blind to everything that mattered. I held on so tight that life slipped through my hands. I gave something that never knew my name. Everything else, I was blind. Now I finally see nothing is worth losing your soul. I built my life one paycheck at a time, always chasing one more finish line. I kept saying, after this, then another year was gone. My little boy stopped holding my hand. My daughter stopped asking me to play. The mirror aged before I noticed. Time never waited for a working man. I was making a living while forgetting to live. Too busy trying to build tomorrow. Too busy missing today. I counted every dollar, but never counted the sunsets slipping away. Yesterday I stood outside. The sky was burning gold. I wondered how many evenings had quietly said goodbye while I was looking down. Success means very little if no one was beside you to see it. Too busy trying to build tomorrow. Too busy missing today. I counted every dollar, but never counted the sunsets slipping away. Just hope the people I love still do. Too busy, not anymore. Tonight I'll watch the sun go home. Never cared about my paycheck, never asked what I had earned. He couldn't see the mistakes I'd buried or the bridges that I'd burned. Every evening when I came home, no matter how hard the day had been, he'd run to the door like I was someone the whole world should have known. He stood beside me through the heartbreak, through every victory and loss. When everyone else kept their distance, he never counted what it cost. He never questioned my failures or judged the man I'd been. He simply looked at me each morning like goodness still lived within. Sometimes I wonder if love sees something our own eyes never can. If I could become the man my dog believes I am, I'd speak a little softer, I'd forgive a little faster, I'd love without keeping score, and never walk away from the ones who need me most. Maybe the best version of me has been waiting in his eyes all along. Now his muzzle's turning silver, his steps aren't quite the same, but every time he looks toward me, the fire is unchanged. He still believes I'm worth following, even on my worst days. Sometimes I think he spent his whole life trying to teach me how to be human. Loyal hearts don't ask who you were yesterday, they only care who you are right now. If I could become the man my dog believes I am, I'd speak a little softer, I'd forgive a little faster, I'd love without keeping score, and never walk away from the ones who need me most. Maybe the best version of me has been waiting in his eyes all along. One day become silence, I know he won't leave me empty. He'll leave me a question I'll carry forever. Did I become the man he always believed I was? mountains. If I could become the man my dog believes I am, maybe I'd finally understand that greatness isn't measured by what we own, but by how deeply we're loved without conditions. Spent my whole life climbing, believing every hill was another test to conquer, another dream to fill. I measured every failure by how close I came to the top, never asking if reaching it was the point at all. Roads broke my confidence, some storms stole my pride. There were days I begged the heavens just to let me reach the other side. But every scar I carry now was carved where hope was thin, and somehow those hard places made a stronger man within. Not every mountain was placed before us to prove our strength. Some stand there to build it higher. Isn't always one more step. Sometimes it's standing back up when your last hope has left. The greatest victories don't always reach the summit. Sometimes they happen deep inside a heart that refused to quit. Now I look at those old mountains with different eyes than before. Some I never conquered, yet they gave me something more. Patience I never wanted, wisdom I never sought. The man I am today was shaped by battles I believed I'd lost. Maybe success isn't standing on the highest peak. Maybe it's becoming someone worth the climb. Higher isn't always one more step. Sometimes it's standing back up when your last hope has left. The greatest victories don't always reach the summit. Sometimes they happen deep inside a heart that refused to quit. Every mountain had bowed before me, I'd have reached the top without ever growing. The climb was never my enemy, it was my teacher. Higher, that's where I'm headed. Not because I reached every summit, had found me. I found an old photograph in a box beneath the stairs. A young man with fearless eyes who thought life would still be fair. He believed every promise, he trusted every smile. He had no idea how much the road could change a man. I tell him don't chase every dream just because the world applauds. Some victories cost too much, some people won't stay. Call your parents more often, don't work through every sunset. One day you'll learn time is the only thing you never earn back. But then I wonder, would he listen, or would he need the scars I carry now? If I could sit across from 20-year-old me, I'd tell him, you don't have to prove your worth to everyone you meet. The strongest man you'll ever become won't be built by easy days. He'll be built by the nights you thought would never end. Then I'd ask him one simple question: when you become me, will you still recognize the dreams you're holding now? And I don't know which one of us would struggle more to answer. Maybe wisdom isn't speaking to the past. Maybe it's finally listening to it. If I could sit across from 20-year-old me, I'd tell him, you don't have to prove your worth to everyone you meet. The strongest man you'll ever become won't be built by easy days. He'll be built by the nights you thought would never end. Shake his hand, not because he was right, but because without his mistakes I would never become the man standing before him. If I could meet that young man again, I'd say just one thing: don't be afraid, you'll lose a lot, but you won't lose yourself. nights I cursed the silence, days I couldn't lift my head, miles I walked with empty hands, dragging dreams already dead. More than once I asked myself if all this pain meant anything, or if I was just another soul the wind would never sing. I've buried people that I loved, I've watched good things fall apart, I've worn a smile through broken days while hiding a shattered heart. Every scar became a language, every tear became a page, a story I never wanted, but somehow learned to write. Maybe broken roads were never meant to end with me. Maybe they were meant to become a bridge. If my story helps one heart keep beating, if my scars keep one soul believing, then every mile, every loss, every tear I've cried was never wasted. Maybe the darkest roads were leading here all along. One day a stranger may hear these words and quietly whisper, "That's my life." Maybe he'll stand a little taller, maybe she'll choose one more tomorrow. Maybe hope doesn't arrive looking like a miracle. Maybe it arrives looking like someone who survived. The strongest light isn't the one that never knew darkness, it's the one that kept shining after it did. If my story helps one heart keep beating, if my scars keep one soul believing, then every mile, every loss, every tear I've cried was never wasted. Maybe the darkest roads were leading here all along. Maybe that's the difference between suffering and purpose. If my story becomes your strength, then I'll know none of this was in vain.